Welcome. My name is Razmik, and I'm a wizard of pull sales. Uh, I've been involved in coaching, training, mentoring, sales, dealing with people for over 30 years in a professional sense. And I've been a high ticket closer for over 3 years and a high ticket certified coach for over two. And over this period of time, I've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people shift careers, access their potential, improve their skills. And over time, one of the biggest mindset blocks that I've come across is about money and how people view money and their attachment to money. Uh, you may have heard terms like money doesn't grow on trees, a penny saved is a penny earned, uh, 99 cents doesn't make a dollar. These are all scarcity type conversations. Well, I have news for you. Money is probably the easiest and most abundant commodity that's available out there. It's just a piece of paper on which certain type of printing has been done, and people take at face value and trust that that piece of paper, when you go to the store or when you buy something, will be accepted in exchange for something else, an exchange of service or goods. Now, money is nothing more than a standard that allows products and services of different value to have a standard common denominator on which people agree on. Money is not the only way of doing business, and there are different ways that you can get remunerated. Now, more important than money, you've probably even heard this one: money is, or time is money. And I completely disagree. Yes, putting time will give you money, but that is the lowest possible way of making money, exchanging time for money. Time is actually the rarest asset that we own. Everybody is born with the same amount of hours in a day. It is all based on how you use that time that it has value or it's wasted. Now, it's not our fault. We get conditioned throughout our lives to wait for other people to tell us what to do. As a child, your parents tell you what to do. And our parents teach us to serve and not expect to get paid. There are other ways that we get remunerated for that: shelter, comfort, food, security, etc., etc., education, healthcare. As we get into school, we are taught to follow our teacher and not to get out of line. And we get indoctrinated slowly, slowly to exchange time for money. You go to school and spend some time there. In exchange of that, you get homework, doing the tasks, you get it. You see where this is going? And then you finish school and you start working where somebody else decides that the time that you're going to put at work, how much it's worth. Sometimes you put in work, but the company, the business model you're in, cannot afford to pay you what you're really worth. And that starts creating some friction. Now, in today's economy, that things are changing. And it's not China, it's not India, it's not free trade, it's none of that. It's automation that's causing that. And if you're not geared to adapt to the situation, you're going to fall victim to it. So, would you be open to some strategies that will help you to take ownership and take charge of your life and create this lifestyle that you want? If that's you, and I'm not sure it is, but if that's you, keep watching. If it's not, then you might as well change and watch something else. But if you are, and if you're still here, congratulations. that means you're ready for a change. Now, the signal is that if you have a vision, if you have an expectation out of life that exceeds what your current situation allows you, then that means the system is not going to be able to provide it to you. You can get a better job, but that requires you to sacrifice even more personal time, family time, and be more enslaved to the job if you want. Now, what if there was a way to create a working environment that fits your vision of what your life should be and that allows you to get paid what you're worth and what you envision? And that's possible, even if in today's economy, especially in today's economy. Now, what you require is understanding the value of time. First of all, you need to see and figure out how much is your time really worth based on what you want to earn. And then it's a question of using your time as an investment, making sure that the time invested generates the return that you're expecting. And there are different ways. You can leverage time. You can become an expert in your field. You can learn a high-ticket skill. There are different ways of doing that. But time is the most precious and rarest asset that we own. There's one other aspect that not a lot of people talk about. And this aspect is what allows you to leverage time, to multiply time, to exponentially multiply time. And I haven't heard too many people talk about that. And that is imagination. Now, if you combine imagination with an understanding of time, magic starts happening. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, I warn you from now, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to battle against the 6 inches between your ears. It's going to be the toughest battle of your life because you're used to seeing things in a certain way. And what I'm sharing with you today is going to require you to make changes in directions that your family has no idea. Your friends will reject. Your colleagues will ridicule. Are you ready for that? Now, that really depends on how urgently you want to change your situation, how important it is for your family and yourself to make that change, and how committed are you to making that change so that you go through that difficult time of adjusting and opening up your mind and your way of looking at things and your perspective. A critical element, because you know what you know, and you've tried possibly everything that you can with what you know, which means that what you need is outside of your field of vision. So I encourage you, it doesn't have to be me, but I encourage you to find a guide, a coach, a mentor that has achieved what you're looking to achieve, or a coach that will help you and guide you and put you in touch with the resources you need in order to create that reality for you. If you feel that my messages has resonated with you, by all means, put a comment down below and let's start a conversation. I may or may not be the right person to help you along. If I am, I'll be more than happy to be your guide. I'll be honored to be it. If I'm not, I'll put you in touch with resources that will be able to help you. In any case, there's no commitment on your part to have a conversation. There may be something that you learned from what we exchanged, and it could be exactly what you need to change the direction of your life. So I look forward to getting your comments. Whether you agree, disagree, that's all fine with me. Let's start a conversation. because the system is broken and we need to figure out a better way. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you a wondrous day.